Hello everyone, what is up? Welcome back to another Pokemon Cards Mail Day. I don't know which episode, but it is August the 2nd. Obviously 2026, so you know the drill by now. We have 3 piles of cards. This is cards that came in over the last 2 weeks that are already relisted online, backstock inventory, and here we have a pretty interesting pile of Pokemon cards that is going into the personal collection. And then we have this single perfect fit sleeve because we have to add some cards to the Pokemon card binder, to one of my Pokemon card binders. So I'm pretty excited for that. Hope everybody is doing well on this very hot Sunday. I had some spare time, so I thought, okay, it's perfect time right in the afternoon to record a video. I have all day to edit it where possible and where necessary. I just packed an order of someone who purchased 5 Groudon cards from me. Pretty cool with all the new leaks and obviously the release of the Storm Emeralda set. A lot of people are now chasing some of those legendary Pokemon like Mega Rayquaza. The Kyogre art rare is really cool. And of course we have the Groudon. So last week, or rather this Tuesday, it was right then when I was editing the video that someone was opening on stream those packs. And I think that was the first time it was ever revealed online. It was before any YouTube video was made about those cards, but I thought it was a little bit too early. But obviously, as you can see, I'm now able to put them all on the screen. Some of the images are already uploaded to Card Market as well, so I feel perfectly safe to do so. Alright, what did I purchase this week and what did I plan to put back up for sale? So we start off with the McDonald's from the Dragon Discovery set. It's the McDonald's set of 2024, I believe. A beautiful card, really nice hollow pattern. I saw someone online offering the Pikachu from Shining Legends with the same similar McDonald's hollow foil pattern. I don't have that one in the collection yet. It is one of the last ones that I need for my Pikachu Shining Legends collection. I saw it light played on eBay also for $9 or something. I really would like to get it in really great condition, but it is pretty tough to find. So anyways, moving on to the next card. We have a Reshiram EX here. This card is from Journey Together. I like the stamped version of this card as well. It is a promo card, similar artwork. It says Journey Together right here or here, I forgot. Some more cheaper full art cards that I really like, that people would like to collect. The Scream Tail, I've purchased and sold a bunch of those, and then we have the Electivire. This was initially one of my favorites. I'm still ashamed that there is not a Magmar or an Electabuzz full art. Now we do have another more Magmortar and also Electivire art rares in V-Star Universe, Crown Zenith. And I believe in Storm Emeralda, or yeah, it was Storm Emeralda, that there will also be a Magmortar or at least an Electivire art rare or full art. I have seen some images of that. I will put it on the screen, obviously. So here we have the Aerodactyl V full art from Lost Origin. A beautiful card. I have this card in my collection a couple of times. I initially ordered it from someone in Germany, 2 copies, and the order did not arrive, so very unfortunate. I ordered 2 cards more because I really wanted to buy it, so I ordered it from someone else. And those arrived. Unfortunately, one have a few scratches. I don't know if I'm able to show it on camera, but I do like this light setting. Maybe there is something possible to show you. Hang on a second. Well, maybe I can show it like this. In the right lower corner, you can see in the blue border, 1 scratch at least in the middle of the screen, and then 1 more up here, a small one. And then somewhere right here in the left upper corner we also have a scratch on the card, so I deemed it excellent. Perhaps you can still get a PSA 7, I have seen way worse PSA 6s, but yeah. When we have it out of the sleeve, I think you can see some print lines, I think vertically, yeah, in the tail and the wing over there, and maybe some horizontally as well, but anyways. I like to be picky on my cards, so I sell them in the right condition as well. I purchased them personally as near mint. Moving on to the Shrouded Fable Kingdra EX, and as you can see, this one is also stamped. This is a beautiful card. I'm really a fan of Kingdra as a Pokemon. It has only 1 or 2 spots of whitening. I deem it to be near mint, but I want to mention the damage for anyone who wants to buy it as a grading piece. We have one of the first rainbow rares in a very long time that I've purchased. Basically, if someone has it in their inventory and I can't find anything else and the price is right, I will just add it to the order. Increase the amount of cards that is for the same shipping cost, so I will lower the price of all the cards altogether by doing so. But I decided to put it back up for sale. Beautiful card, little bit off center, but definitely near mint condition. I'm not a huge collector of the rainbow cards, so I have sold like 17, maybe I said it Tuesday already as well. Sold 17 copies in one order of these cards, the different variations, a hollow foil pattern of the Gem Pack Volume 1 and Gem Pack Volume 5 Captain Pikachu. Awesome cards. We have purchased a bunch of Cosmos foils, as you will see. We have one of those tins, the Blissey tins. I still have some of those tins left here, and we opened a bunch of Pokemon Go products, so I didn't have one up for sale anymore of these. I decided, well, why not? Let's put it online. Let's add it to the order and then try to sell it again. Really great to see, really, not really nostalgic, but great memories to another era, where the booster packs were only 3 to 4 euros or dollars even. Nobody wanted this set. The tins with 3 packs and a very cool Cosmos foil hollow was only like 15 bucks for the longest of time. They went up in eventually. Right now you pay 25 bucks, I don't really know. For the sealed tin, that is, obviously. So we have Hops Wooloo, there is also a Hops Dubwool. I'm really fan of this card, not so much of the Dubwool. We have a swirl in the right corner up there. So the sales are still a little bit down, but I think there is also a little bit more, the volume of the sales is returning. We really fell into a gap going into July, and now the 1st of August, the last week, I've sold a little bit more than compared to the last 3 weeks prior. Now this is one of my favorite Pokemon cards, to be honest. I have a lot of favorite Pokemon cards, but this is a really cool one. You can see this, I really like this artwork, to be honest, and then combined with the Cosmos foil, it's a really cool card. I'm also just in general a fan of Carvana and Sharpedo, but this artwork particularly, really cool card. Obviously I have some of these in my personal collection already as well. Now we just saw the Articuno Journey Together Cosmos foil promo, really awesome card as well. Here we have another Artibax. This seller was selling a bunch of Cosmos foil promos. I don't know what I wanted to pick up particularly anymore, but I decided to add all these cards to my order and decide to eventually add them to my inventory. Just give people a little bit more choice in different cards if they decide to buy something from me. I think giving people some opportunities or choices and a wide variety of products or cards for this matter is really key to having a successful store. However, I don't really have a store yet at the moment, but I'm really looking to grow the revenue to a point where I can say, hey, I'm going to open a store officially right now. So here we have a Smoliv Blackstar promo with 2 swirls, one above his head and one more here in the background. Awesome card as well. Yeah, if you didn't know or didn't see it yet, I am really a fan of Cosmos foils. These remind me of the good old EX era. Like the vintage cards, the EX with the silver or the Cosmos foil borders basically. So this card was only $1. I decided to buy it and by that lowering the average price of all the cards in the entire order and then put it back up for $2. So basically I paid $1.50 including shipping because the shipping cost is divided to multiple cards. And selling it for $2, maybe 10% discount again, I make 30 cents, but it is more all about the volume. And getting the money back that I spent on the cards that I want to add to my personal collection by doing so. I always like to say as well, I'm not really getting paid to do all this, but I get paid in that my own cards for my personal collection are a little bit cheaper. So here we have the Mega Greninja Blackstar promo, Mega Evolution era. Also an awesome card, €2.50, so let's say $3 including shipping. I'm trying to sell it for 4. Very curious if I'm able to do so. And then we have a Shining Fates Morpeko VMAX. Has been a while since I saw this card for the last time. And what can I say? The VMAX Pokemon cards, I do like them. I do like the Vs way more, however, somehow. And the V-Stars as well. I think the V-Stars are really cool artwork and mechanic. And also the card with the white border. Compared to these full arts with basically, or the black border or no border at all. Borderless they call it, I think. But yeah, Morpeko, one of the fan favorite Pokemon, so I hope to be able to sell it very soon as well. I just listed it. We have one more of the Crown Zenith Mews, so I was able to pick these up for $4, $5, selling them for $6. I purchased this one for between $4.50 and $5, trying to sell it for $6 again. There was one point a couple of weeks ago I purchased everything the lowest listings on the market. Then the listings prices automatically went up because people don't have a lot of these cards in their backstock inventory to list later on. Everything is basically now listed. Crown Zenith is a 3-year-old set right now. So yeah, that is really cool. I have one more. I'm planning to purchase some more probably in the near future. Great artwork. There are great different artworks of different Mew Vs as well. The one I like the least is the one from Fusion Strike. The other one that I really like is the one from Darkness Ablaze, combined with this one from Crown Zenith. Obviously the Mew V from Fusion Strike, that is the alternate art, is great. I have that one in the collection as well. And here we have an Espion from Evolving Skies. And these are just, I think, staples. People that prefer to buy cheap cards or relatively cheap cards really do like to collect all these cards, and so do I. I have a complete binder specifically from when I started collecting. I had an whole entire binder filled with all these regular ultra rares. They were even cheaper than what they are now. And along the way I started to purchase a little bit more expensive cards, but also a little bit more niche towards the full art trainers instead of buying every ultra rare out there. And there is a lot more choice right now as well. You have so much choice and art rares and such, which we didn't have back then in the Fusion Strike era. We only had the alternate arts, and I think only later on the trainer galleries became a thing. Like Brilliant Stars was after Fusion Strike, right? And then there you already had the alternate arts in Battle Styles as well. I think that was one of the first sets with the Sword Shield alternate arts. And we're coming back to Battle Styles later on in the episode when we're going over the personal collection pickup. So we have one more of the Mega Brave. This one is in Mega Dream, the Mega Attack Rare Lucario EX. The Japanese version, since the text in the card itself is in English. Also very beautiful. I have a couple of the Gardevoirs as well. A regular EX Curum and Blastoise. So I purchased one with the Stellar Crown stamp on there, and that is going to the PC, and this one is back up for sale. And this one is from Mew 151, number 9 out of 165. Yep. And then we have the Dragonite from Obsidian Flames with the crown terrestrialized. Just some cards that were cheap, and I think I'm able to resell them easily with a very tiny profit margin. So then we have a full art Altaria, and it is pretty cool. I didn't know there were all those new cards in the Storm Emeralda set. But apparently, indeed, there is a Altaria alternate art, or a special illustration rare, or illustration rare. And I purchased an Altaria GX, which is pretty uncommon, a few weeks ago. I haven't sold it yet, as you can see. And yeah, very cool. Now I purchased this Altaria full art from the Paradox Rift, I believe. And then I purchased the Japanese version coincidentally as well, so we have a couple of really great Altaria cards up here. And I like to think that some of them will be purchased very shortly off of me, especially when we're moving towards the English set of Delta Rain. That is when people over here in Europe and America is trying to start to pick up all the alternate arts and such special illustration rares, and eventually also these a little bit older full arts. That's just a prediction, no financial advice. And then we have MC's Hype. So I saw there was also an MC's Hype in the new Storm Emeralda set. I think that card is more beautiful than this one, but I'm going to collect. I decided to collect both of them in English, since they will just be regular full arts. This card in English is about between 3 and 5 euros, $5. And I have 1 or 2 or maybe 3 in the personal collection. I'm going to add more, and then I'm going to buy the ones from Delta Rain as well. I don't expect them to become really expensive, and I don't know if they're playable. They don't seem to be. So I decided to sell the Japanese one and then get a bunch of them in English in return later on. Just a side project to add to my 4 trainer binder. Now last week or 2 weeks ago, just around when the World Championships of soccer or football was in the final stages, I purchased the score bunny on the ball. I sold it within a day with a $5 profit, so I decided, oh, that goes very well. But I realized now that the World Championships is over, maybe the prices are going to get down, but I still purchased 2 Grookies, I purchased 2 more score bunnies, and we will have to see. In the end, I am a little bit sorry that I sold the score bunny so fast, because now that I see these other cards, the centering is not perfect, and that one, the score bunny, was pretty nice. So I hope the other 2 copies that I purchased or ordered rather will come in with a nice centering as well. I have to wait. The order is already in paid mode and not confirmed shipped mode for a couple of days. So I hope it will get sent out eventually and we move into the Tornadoes. Let me cheat a little bit. It is from Reshiram, so the White Flare Elite Trainer box. Moving into the backstock inventory, Tuesday we took a little bit of time to watch this unknown V-Star card in detail. It is not this one, I purchased one more actually. So we have the Abomasnow by Mitsuhiro Arita, great artwork. One of the yellow border trainer galleries still out there. We have the Mega Gardevoir, as I said, Mega Symphonia, Japanese Mega Evolution base. Here we have the other Aerodactyl Lost Origin, and then we have a Mega Feraligatr Ascended Heroes. Yes, I ordered one of the Black Star promos as well. This one is Ascended Heroes set card. And then we have a Mega Sharpedo full art. I think these full arts are really underrated. They will be maybe 10 bucks in the future. I purchased this for 4 or 5. It is pretty difficult to start collecting all kind of different cards, so I have put this one up for sale, but maybe in the long run I will try to get some pages in a separate binder with these full arts as well. Alright, let's move into the last part of the video. Oh, the second to last part of the video actually. Stay tuned folks, we picked up one of these Kadabras. I picked up a bunch when those boxes, LKSM EX boxes, were released, 151 as well. This is the special Cosmos Foil variant promo. I believe initially I paid 10 cents a piece. I paid maybe 70 cents right now for this one. I think every Cosmos Foil under the $2 or so is really underrated still, so if you have the opportunity to pick them up in a nice condition, I think personally, no advice, but my opinion is that you should do so. If you like these cards, obviously. Blastoise with the Stellar Crown stamp, awesome card. And here we have one more hyper rare rainbow, but this one I don't have yet, and I'm collecting since 2021 or so, or 2022, the set Battle Styles. I think it was early 2021, but maybe it is early 2022, and I still need to add this to the personal collection, so let's do that right now. Re-sleeve it into the perfect fit. Not a huge fan of it, but I decided to use different sleeves and use different kind of storage methods for different parts of my collection. I have some parts in a semi-rigid sleeves, I have some cards in top loaders, I have some in a binder, in the zip binder, you know. And then I have stored some cards in another type of binder. I can't figure out the name anymore, but that requires me to use the perfect fit sleeve, and in a couple of years, maybe 10 years, we will see the result of the different types of storage as well. So pretty stupid, I can't remember the name of this type of binder anymore, and I don't advise to use it, since it can cause binder dings if you don't store this type of binder correctly. But yeah, I started collecting. This is one of the first sets that I tried to master. In the end, I tried to replace all the regular cards with reverse foils. I decided to get rid of all the regular cards that I had duplicates of. I didn't want to collect the reverse and the regular card. So let's move to the end. Which number is this? This is number 172 out of 163. So let's see. Yeah, I've got far with the main set. I think I've collected every card, and now we are moving towards the secret rares, definitely. There are a bunch more reverse foils that I need to collect. But I have all the time in the world. This is not a hurry, a rush project. I'm just trying to see what I can get, and whenever I can get my hands on something. We have the Phoebe, the Corinna. Here we have the other Bruno, and then we have the Tyranitar alternate art. Pretty card. I need the Urshifu alternate art still. So as you can see, everything in here is stored in those perfect fit sleeves. Actually, let's have a look at the condition right now. It has been sitting in this binder for 4 years, 5 years maybe. I can't really remember. Let's see. Yeah, it is from 2021. So it's a beautiful card. It has some corner damage up here. The card was 60 bucks. I asked for 5 bucks off back then when I purchased it. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. There I discovered some damage. Oh yeah, there is some damage, a few scratches, some scuffings basically, and then we have a few scratches more up here, and I just showed you the front of the corner. No damage appears to be getting on the card since I have it stored in this perfect fit sleeve in the binder. It is quite straight still, it is quite flat rather. So hopefully it will stay in this condition for a very long time. Now let's see where we have to put the Bruno. It's number 172, so Yeah, I guess it is supposed to be next to the Cheryl Rainbow variant. Also a great card. Alright, that was it for the binder part, the binder section of this episode. Let's move back to the PC pickups. Now I have picked up some more cards for the Battle Styles binders. They are sitting in the ETBs that I still have to sort, and we can return to the Battle Styles binder later on when I've sorted out all those cards. So we have the Gardenia's figure, I think it is Astral Radiance. Beautiful card as well. I really like to collect the full art trainers still. Occasionally I pick them up whenever I have time and see a great opportunity for a great price. We have a Grookey for the PC as well. So this copy is just as off center as the one that I have put up for sale. And the last card for today's video is the Fennekin. It is the ETB promo, as you can see, sealed. Let me have a little cheat again. It is from the Chaos Rising ETB actually. So a great card as well. In the near future somewhere, let's go over my sealed promo card collection as well. I think that would be really fun to take a look at too. But we have so many things to go over still. So many content and video IDs. But yeah, there is just not enough time in the world to do so. And it is really hot, like I said. So I usually only pack orders here, list cards here, and create the videos here, and then I go edit somewhere else where it is a little bit more comfortable temperature. And that is what I'm going to do right now. So thanks everybody for watching this Pokemon Card Mail Day. I hope everybody has had fun, and leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and have a really great day. I'll catch you all on the next one.